2, 3, 5. Assign Team Red.
2, 3, 5. Team Red.
Okay. All teams assign Team White.
Team White.
Soldiers 2, 3, and 5 assign Team Red.
2, 3, 5. Team Red.
Hi there, this is a demonstration test regarding pauses in GlovePIE. We have in front of us soldiers or units from the Russians add-on for Armor 3 by Sudden. That guy over there is Soldier 5, a recon medic. He is Soldier 3, a recon marksman. Soldier 2, a recon operator. And lastly, Soldier 4, a recon sapper. I am currently playing as a US Grenadier in this very beautiful and detailed unnamed terrain Ukraine from Shelestov. So nothing fancy here. No key bindings, and these are just the add-ons that I am using. Okay. Going back. Let's pause this first. So I will show you some other important things. So this window here is GlovePIE's graphical user interface, or GUI. So right now GlovePIE is running a script named GlovePIE pause test. Okay, and the value here is false, meaning GlovePIE is not doing voice recognition. So that is why I can do audio comments like this without having to worry that GlovePIE would accidentally emulate key presses. But then when I press on the left Windows key of my laptop's keyboard, then this value would change from false to true. With the value of true, GlovePIE will now listen for phrases, and once phrases are matched, it will do key emulation. So this window here is just a notepad window. It contains codes, or the contents of this notepad window are the codes from the GlovePIE pause test.pie. I just transferred it here for easy editing and for demonstration purposes. Let's try to focus on the lines of codes that I have highlighted. So it says here that if said soldiers 2, 3, and 5 assign Team Red, 6, or said 2, 3, 5 you are Team Red, then the following. So what that means is that when the value here is true, and GlovePIE hears me say soldiers 2, 3, and 5 assign Team Red, or 2, 3, 5 you are Team Red, then GlovePIE will emulate the following keys. So it would emulate F2 to select soldier 2, F3 to select soldier 3, F5 to select soldier 5, and 9-1 to assign the selected units to Team Red. Okay, all these lines of codes here I have commented as a long phrase. So these commands highlighted here are say all in one go commands. What that means is I have to say all of those things so that GlovePIE will do this. Okay, as opposed to the following. Okay, so these are 4 separate commands. First command is 2, second command is 3 or soldier 3, third command is 5 or soldier 5, and the fourth command is assign Team Red or you are Team Red. So these are 4 separate commands which in game would sound like 2, 3, 5 assign Team Red. Okay, as opposed to this one, So it's just soldiers 2, 3, and 5 assigned team red. Let's try it in game. Soldiers 2, 3, and 5 assigned team red.
2, 3, 5, team red.
So you see, that was more natural. So, and it was executing the codes faster. Let's try to reassign the units to team white. All teams assign team white.
Team white.
Now this time we would do the single line of code approach here. So this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, assign team red. So let's do it. 2, 3, 5, assign team red.
2, 3, 5, team red.
Okay. All teams assign team white.
Team white.
Soldiers 2, 3, and 5 assign team red.
2, 3, 5, team red.
Notice the difference there? So doing it the long phrase approach is much better because it executes the codes faster and you won't sound robotic as opposed to this one. Okay. Now, so let's try to experiment further. What if we remove this code? Okay. Let's save it. Just stop this because we cannot modify something that is being used by another program. So you hit new again and recent, and you will see that now reflects the modification that we have just made. So let's run it and let's try to say soldiers 2, 3, and 5 assign team red. Let's find out what happens in game. Soldiers 2, 3, and 5 assign team red. So you see it only selected soldier 5. Why? Because we don't have the specific phrase soldiers 3, soldiers 2, 3, and 5 assign team red. Okay, let's save it and reload it. See what happens in game. Soldiers 2, 3, and 5 assign team red.
2, 3, 5, team red.
That's it. So does GlovePIE have that annoying pauses? It depends really on whether you have incorporated pauses in your script. If you would like to do it this way, then it won't have any pause. But if you would like to do it the single approach like this, then you would note robotic pauses in them. Okay, so I would suggest that you tinker a bit with your script, you experiment, and then see what suits you. Okay. Okay, that's it for this demonstration. I hope you learned something and that I was able to point out what I was really trying to point out. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. Kind regards from Philippines.